was a medium of exchange when money was not invented. So at that time we had what? We had barter system. So barter system, you can see in the picture that barter system is what? Where there is no money involved, where two people are exchanging goods for goods. Okay, two people are doing what? Two people are exchanging goods for goods. That is what? That is money. You can see here that they're exchanging goods with the goods each other. Here also they're exchanging goods for the goods. That is what? That is barter system. So let's see the definition of barter system. So what is the definition of barter system? Barter system definition is that it is that economy where we have what? Where we have direct barter of goods and services. मतलब जहां पर आप goods के बदले goods दे रहे हो. Like for example, if I am a shoemaker and you are a wheat farmer, so if you want shoes from me, so I say okay. If you want shoes, okay, take the shoes and instead give me wheat. That means this is what? This is a barter system. An economy which uses the system, that is a barter economy. Now, barter system can only work
Okay.
if there is one thing, that is double coincidence of wants. Now, this word is very important, that barter system only works when there is double coincidence of wants. Now, what is double coincidence of want? Double coincidence of wants basically is what? That जो मुझे, like for example, whatever you have, I want, and whatever I have, you want, then only barter can work. For example, we just took right now that you are the feed farmer and I am the shoemaker, so you want shoes from me and you're willing to exchange wheat for it, but I'm saying no, I don't want wheat, I want sugar instead. So for this reason the barter will not work between us, the exchange will not happen among us. So that is double coincidence of wants when there is mutual wants of buyers and sellers. So double coincidence of wants refers to simultaneous fulfillment of mutual wants of buyers and sellers. Keywords are very, very important. We have to use these keywords that I'm marking, because if you're using these in a definition, it will only help you get marks in the exam. Now learn limitations of barter system. Now, what are the limitations of barter system? First limitation that we have to discuss right now is lack of double coincidence of wants. That means that in real life, it is very difficult for us to find double coincidence of wants, because in practical life, it is very difficult that we have two people who want the same things. So that's why barter system does not really work in the real life, because we can't find both buyer and seller who both are interested in exchanging same goods with each other. Second, lack of common measure of value. Now, lack of common measure of value means what? Lack of common measure of value means that, okay, the example of this we took, that you have what? That you have wheat and I have shoes with me. Now, can we see that the wheat and the shoes value is same? No, right? They are different value. So that means one person is profit, one person is loss. So is it something that we want? No. So there is no equal value of goods. There is no common measure in which we can measure all the goods. So one person will be in loss, one person will profit. So that is not right. That is not fair. That is why barter system does not practical, does not is not working in the real world. Third, lack of
Okay.
standard of deferred payment. Now deferred payment basically means पेमेंट विच इन्वॉल्व्स फ्यूचर ट्रांजैक्शन. मतलब ऐसे एक्सचेंज हमारे बीच में हो रहे हैं जिसमें देयर इज अ प्रॉमिस टू पे later. So in barter system, it is very difficult to have such transactions, such payments, जिसमें credit transactions, future payments involved होती हैं. Now, let's take an example here to make this very, very clear for us. Let's say that you came to me and took 5 kg wheat from me as a loan, right? So let's write it here. So you came to me and took 5 kg wheat from me as a loan, with a promise that you will pay it after 3 months to me. After 3 months, you will pay it back. Now, after 3 months, when you came back and said, ma'am, this is that you gave me, there can be a conflict between both of us that no, this is not the same quality of wheat that you gave me. At that time, when you came to repay, at that time there can be a chance that the value of wheat might reduce. So I'll say कि आप प्रॉफिट में आ गए, मैं लॉस में आ गई, क्योंकि आपने सस्ती वीट परचेज करके मुझे दे दी, बट एक्चुअल में जो वीट की वैल्यू जो थी, जब मैंने आपको दी थी 3 महीने पहले, वो तो सेम नहीं है. So under barter system, any contract that involves future payments or credit transaction cannot be done with ease, because the borrower may not be able to arrange the same quality and quantity at the time of repayment. There can be conflicts regarding the commodity which is to be used for the repayment. The commodity which is used for repayment may lose or gain its value at the time of repayment. That means in this case, there is for sure chance that one person will be in loss and other person will be in profit, which we don't want. Then fourth one is lack of store of value. Now lack of store of value means what? Lack of store of value means कि in barter system your commodities, your goods are your wealth. Now if I am a wheat farmer, so for me my wheat is my wealth. So can I store my wheat? No, because it's a perishable good. वो बहुत जल्दी within few days खराब हो जाएगा. So in barter system you cannot actually transfer your purchasing power to the future, which is something not right for the human being, because human beings like to transfer their purchasing power to the future, like to store their wealth for the future use, which you can't do in barter system because it will require a lot of time and effort. So these are the limitations of barter system. Four, that first, lack of double coincidence of want. Second, lack of common measure of value. Third, lack of standard deferred payment. And fourth, lack of store of value.